9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Rokk and Ray, yeah, the cloud play, yeah, streaming high, tech inside.
Hello, Ray.
Well, hello, Rokk. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, mate. That was our little initial tribute there to all the Allied forces, because of course, very auspicious day, D-Day, to 5th and 6th of June, and I thought we'd just do something a little bit of a tribute, because I know your family of forces. I've obviously got, before my dad was in the army, grandparents all fought, so I just thought it was a good thing to do.
Yeah,
I know you agreed.
Dad was in the Navy, and D-Day. We lost a lot of brave men and women on that day, but I'm glad that, hey, look where we're at now. So
yeah, I know. I'd love to say that it was worth it, but sadly, I don't know that we've learned a lot of lessons. But moving swiftly on to the less Monday. So, I meant to. There was a screen before this, which we would have had. I'm going to just quickly show it to you, because then it will kind of set the scene for today, Ray. So I'm just going to quickly show you this. It'll take a while. Here it comes.
San Francisco right now, Trump.
Is he? What's he doing there?
Yeah,
get rid of him.
Can't get more money campaigning. Hey,
kick him out.
Getting a lot of money.
Was the temperature right? 66 degrees. Would that be about right for you guys this morning?
Right now it's just 61 on my computer, but I'm pretty sure that's
pretty close, isn't it?
Yesterday it was like 100.
Whoa, 100? That's truth.
Yeah.
That's way too hot, mate. You don't want any of that. You don't want none of that 100 stuff. But the key thing, the thing that I wanted to draw your attention to, was today's show sponsor, Overlays.uno. Yes, look at that. So these little social things that we've got on our cameras here, that's all part of Overlays.uno's product. And some other stuff that will pop up through the show. And I did a little video the other day as well. So big thank you to those guys for being my first ever proper paying sponsor. Dead chuffed.
Wait a minute, paying sponsor?
Yeah, well, not for this show, to be fair. This was an added value freebie that I threw in. But for the other video, a video that I created for them, that one they paid for that one, mate.
Okay,
well,
that is good.
I'm not going to retire on it, but I'm so happy that somebody recognized the quality of the channel. How cool is that? I thought it was cool, because that's kind of how it is. Raymond, promotional stuff to one side, D-Day stuff to one side. How has your week been, my friend?
Doing great. Playing a lot of games. I jumped back into Marvel's Midnight Sun because I haven't beat the game yet. Actually, somebody last week on the show says, "Hey, have you beat the game yet?" And I was like, "No." So I said, "You know what? Let me stream it and let me play it." So I'm playing it now. It's 75% off right now. 75% off.
Mate, I can beat that, and we'll come on to it in a second.
I know you can. I'm not gonna say that. I know you can. I'm keeping my mouth quiet.
I couldn't believe it when I found that out. I thought, oh my god.
It's a good deal. We'll talk about it later.
I'd say it's a good deal. Yeah. So you've been playing Marvel's Midnight Sun.
Yes, and then you guys know I love Marvel Snap. They got a new season. Did you ever see the movie Eternals? Marvel Eternals.
Do you know, mate? I haven't watched much Marvel content. So the honest answer is probably no.
Right. I don't know what has happened. In the beginning, the movies were amazing, and then Disney took over, and it was like, So I'm just saying. But I did see some trailers. I did watch the Venom trailer, but that's Sony. I know what what is it? Wolverine and Deadpool has a movie coming out, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, a lot of Marvel snapping, a lot of Marvel games that I've been playing. Yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Do you think, because it's an interesting point about Marvel and Disney, because there's some people that say the same thing about Star Wars since Disney took over the Star Wars franchise.
I'm just saying, sometimes the grass looks greener on the other side, you know, and sometimes it's not that way, you know.
Well, I watched a really interesting video the other day on YouTube, which is kind of what I do mostly these days. And it was saying that it was because Universal did the deal with Warner to get Harry Potter. And that was a massive, massive success.
Yes, that was.
Their attendance figures just went through the roof. That it kind of spurred Disney on to, because they almost got Harry Potter. There was some issues around J.K. Rowling wanted all control, wanted to control. She's that's her baby. She wants to control it. And Disney were not having that. No, we don't do that. So they lost it to Universal. But they then went off the back of that and bought Star Wars from George Lucas, paying billions. And I think it's done. I mean, Galaxy's Edge. I haven't been to Galaxy's Edge, but I've heard that it's very good. And if you're a Star Wars fan, people love all that stuff.
Oh, people love Star Wars. I just think if you look at just the success of the past stuff, it doesn't equal out to some of the newer stuff.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. Yeah. I haven't watched anything since Mandalorian. And I haven't, I've been to the movie. It is the way. Some lovely folk in the chat saying hello to us, Ray. We ought to just
we got acknowledge. Gotta give them a shout out.
Yeah, who we got, my friend? Who can you
Well,
see?
we got, first of all, I want to say happy Swedish National Day to Watchmers. So happy holiday. Neil's in the chat. We got Crystal, and I know Reaver's there too. We got Rouster. So thank you guys for jumping in here, and we probably got some
Sanchez as well. Did you say Sanchez?
Oh my God, yes, Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Can't forget Sanchez.
No, we cannot.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. I haven't played a great deal, Ray. I did jump in to the Final Shape, which is the latest one and technically the last DLC for Destiny 2.
I was lurking watching you play some X Defiant.
Yeah.
How did that go?
I've got a small confession to make.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
It may not have been me playing. Well, it was my channel, but it was my daughter's boyfriend who was playing. And he's quite good. Normally, he's quite good. And I said, "Oh, you may as well stream it because X Defiance, hits quite big at the moment."
Well, you know what? Evan did that yesterday. He was playing Mortal Kombat 1. They got Homelander from We Are the Boys.
Oh wow!
He's the character in the game, and so this kid was talking trash to Evan. I said, "Give me the controller." So I used Baraka, and I just sliced this kid up, man. Sliced him up. He's like, no fair. Yeah, I just pinned him in a corner and just beat him down. He was being a bully. So I just like, you know what? Let me shut him up.
That's how you deal with bullies, my friend. That's how we deal with bullies. No, for sure.
Yes.
But no, thank you for lurking. And yeah, he, in fact, and then he came and went. And then my other daughter's boyfriend came to stay, and he's been playing. But he's a basketball fan. He actually plays basketball for a team. So he's had the old
championship tonight too, man. Championship.
Yeah, I know.
Celtics and the Mavericks.
Yeah. Oh no, he's massively into basketball. In fact, for a while we talked about him doing a basketball show on the channel with some friends, and it didn't come off. But so he's been playing a lot of NBA, but he did play some X Defiant, and both of them love it. One of them said a bit like me, "Oh, I wish it had a bit more skill-based matchmaking," but the other one said, "No, it's fine with me. I'm loving it."
People that I talk to love it. People like me. I mean, I was loving it in the beginning, and then I noticed I'm dying every second. So I was like, "Okay, I'm done. I can't." I would spawn in the game, and I was taken out, man. Taken out.
Yeah, I
could kill. I
Yeah.
could kill somebody, but then when I turn around,
You did.
boom. I'm dead.
I played for half of a game once when it first started. Yeah, it's not my thing. You know what I'm like, mate. I did jump in, as I said, I jumped into Destiny 2 Final Shape, but the problem is I haven't bought the DLC. So as a free to play, you can sort of play the opening mission and get some progression in, but after that you've got to buy it. And I'm just not 100% sure at the moment that I want to commit $50 to it. It's a lot of dosh.
Did you claim your Rogue Prince of Persia? Did you claim that?
No, I didn't, because it's a what's the name, mate? Isn't it a roguelite thing?
You know what? I actually played it, and
Yeah.
I claimed it, played it, and I actually I had fun. I actually had fun. It's not. See, sometimes they say it's rogue.
Yeah.
But it's not really that rogue.
No.
It's not that rogue.
Is it? I mean, did you enjoy it? Have you enjoyed? Because it is from Ubisoft, isn't it? Or at least Ubisoft are publishing it.
It's a Ubisoft game. Yeah.
Whereas they've got their other Prince of Persia title, which came out a few months ago.
Right.
Now. See, I think that's a bit confusing, don't you, Ray? Why would you bring two Prince of Persia games? They're different. So what if you buy one thinking it's the other and then realize that it isn't it?
Hey, I remember when you had a Xbox One, a Xbox Xbox S, Xbox. You didn't know what Xbox. You didn't. Oh my God! Did I get the Xbox Series S or did I get the Xbox S?
Yeah.
Or I mean, I don't know, man. I hear what you're saying. That's like Assassin's Creed. I can't keep up with them. They got the Assassin's Creed games and they got the little miniature Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's not made. The world's not made for us anymore, Ray. Lawn mowing sim in real life sucks. Sanchez Gaming says
Reaver is right now cutting the grass.
Is he?
Out there in Ohio. It's a beautiful yard, beautiful house.
So you guys in the States call them a yard, and we call them a garden.
Well, I do. I have my backyard is a garden because that's where Nicole. She's got her rose bushes. We got the lemon tree, the plum trees. I would say my backyard is a garden, and I would just say the yard is my front yard.
Yeah,
so,
and we say front garden and back garden.
Okay.
In the UK, and typically, which I think again is a little bit different depending where you live in the States. Typically, we have a much bigger back garden and a very small front garden. Most people. Some people only have like a few feet of front garden, and then maybe a lot bigger of a back garden. That's typically how it works in the UK. You kind of have the house virtually right up against the sidewalk, and then you have your back garden going on in the back, as it were. Interesting. I don't know why. I don't know at what point they diverted the yard and the garden, because we've never referred to it as a yard.
You know what? When we left, when the people jumped on the boat and they came over here, man, they changed up everything. I hear that. I'm hearing that all the time. You guys, football, you kick with your foot. You're not with your hands.
Yeah. Well, no, but I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I think you'll find Adam makes a point. He says his front and back are similar in size, and I think that's the thing that I've always noticed when I've been to the States and in Australia as well. I think it's a sign of a country that has a lot of land. I mean, we're just a tiny island, so our parcels of land are in a town where our houses are could be quite small, and land's really expensive. Whereas obviously, if you're in,
Nice. Just happy Cloud Gamer play basketball. I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, he played basketball back as a kid, Ray. He was too short. He was only 1.7. He was only 1.7 centimeters. What was he, a fetus? What? Well, that was in NATO. How does that work? It was.
I don't.
I'm sure he means meters.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
1.79 centimeters. He would be by far the smallest individual ever to have played basketball.
Yeah, you can just step on him.
Yeah. Hello, Sam. Hey, Geek. How are you guys? Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. Awesome stuff. Right then, shall we make our way to the news? I think it's this way.
Some good games.
Should we? We'll start with a bit of GeForce, shall we? And then...
Oh, yes. Shut up.
Let's just reshuffle things. There we go. Start with a bit of GeForce. So, GeForce Now. Here comes a new challenger, Street Fighter 6. Are you a big Street Fighter? So what you mentioned just now about Homeland.
Stop. No, stop.
That's
Yeah, we're not.
He's
going
to be a regular feature, isn't he?
I know. We're not doing that today.
So, thank you for helping him beat up your bully. Leave your dad alone.
Yeah. So I used to play a lot of Street Fighter when I was a kid. I mean, I still have my original Street Fighter that I got from my Sega Genesis / Mega Drive. I have the original Street Fighter that I did. I'm live. Stop.
I mean, that would have been originally an arcade game, yeah? From the actual arcade, Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Capcom.
What is on Game Pass? Thank you, Sanchez.
Yes, it is. Well, Octopath 1 and 2 are both on Game Pass. So you can absolutely fill your boots today. Just out today. Yeah, man. Today.
Oh, my God. Okay, thank you.
Both
thank
good
you.
games as well, you're right. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Octopath 1. Capcom's latest entry in the iconic Street Fighter series, Street Fighter 6.
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
it's Ray Fighter. Well, there you go. Hello. NES, let's go. Actually, what we might do while we're waiting for Ray. Oh, that was somebody just got shot. There's a beautiful little scene there, ladies and gentlemen. What we'll do is we'll have a look at Xbox Cloud and see. Oh, there he is. Hello, Ray.
Yes.
And we'll see Octopath. There you go. Look at this. Octopath Traveler and Octopath Traveler 2. So that's a big bit of news there today.
I played Octopath Traveler 2, the demo, and I fell in love with the demo, and I said I have to play this game sometime. Amazing. The demo is amazing.
Great little
Story
RGBs, aren't they? Beautiful.
Excellent.
Beautiful
story.
game. Did you give Lords of the Fallen a go, by the way? Weren't you going to stream
I
that?
sure did. I didn't stream it, but I did play it, and that's another roguelike game. And I'm beating right now, like the last boss. I got through the first boss.
Oh wow!
But then there was a bigger. After I beat the boss, there was even a bigger boss than that, and I was like, "Oh my God, are you serious?"
It looks really good. I did play. I fired it up. It looks really good, but I
like the
just
light.
dying
You like the
too
light?
much. Yeah, no, it's
the
gorgeous. You're in the caves initially, and you've got to
Yeah.
make your way out and stuff. But I couldn't get past the simplest of bosses. I'm getting to a point with games, Ray, a bit like books. If I can't get past the first page, I just throw it in the trash can and move on.
You know what? I put it back on the shelf, but then I make a mental note that I got to go back and play it. And that's what I did with Midnight Suns. I had to go back and play it.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I fired that up as well, actually, inspired by your stream. I had a little look. Also, I've officially joined the Boosteroid partnership as well. So, yeah.
Nice.
So just in time for 4K.
Just in time. Yeah.
The
Time
UK
to join.
4K servers aren't online yet, but when they are, I'll be doing some streaming. But I had a quick comparison between Midnight Sun on Boosteroid and on GeForce Now. But of course, when I looked, I hadn't had the 4K switched on, so it wasn't a sensible comparison. But all good. So we'll be looking at a bit of Boosteroid again in the near future.
Nice.
Anyway, back to GeForce Now.
Yes.
Sorry about that. That's absolutely not a problem. So they've got a bit of the old Street Fighter coming. A new reward makes its way to the Cloud Gaming Services Ultimate Priority members. For a limited time, you can get Xbox PC Game Pass for 3 months, which is pretty cool. Microsoft Skirt just by opting into the GeForce Now rewards program. I'm not absolutely convinced. I'm sure on the terms of that, Ray, whether you can add it to an existing Game Pass subscription if you don't already have one. I don't suppose you have seen the detail.
I have to check into that. I don't want to say yay, nay, and be wrong.
No.
Like to be 100% right. So have to check into that.
I think you can add it to an existing account, but I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
Get ready to rumble. Yep, it's Street Fighter, indeed, all good. X Defiance finally coming to
Yes.
GeForce Now. That'll
I
keep a few
knew
folk
it
happy.
was.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people telling me, "Oh my god, I can't believe it's not on G4." Look, I said, wait, they got to check the numbers, see how it's doing, and I guarantee it, boom, they're gonna put it on there, and they did.
I just realized I didn't realize it was going to be so soon, but that's really cool. Look at this, Ray, 240 frames per second. You can play X Defiant if you've got the Ultimate membership. Imagine that. I don't even have a monitor that can do that much. I have no idea.
I did get a monitor but it ain't 200. It's like I think it's what 160, 165.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know whether at that kind of speed, whether the human eye can really see the difference.
I don't know. When I turn around, Nicole's always asking me why my eyes cross-eyed.
It's your ravenous beauty, my darling.
Oh, whatever.
Get ready for the summer of gaming. GeForce Now Ultimate and Priority members new to PC Game Pass and part of the GFN Rewards program can now receive 3 free months of Microsoft's service. With PC Game Pass and GeForce Now, members can play high-quality Xbox PC titles with the power of an NVIDIA GeForce RTX server in the cloud. This special offer is available for a limited time only and for GeForce Now members new to PC Game Pass. So that answers our question, Ray.
Dude, hop on that.
If you've not got a PC Game Pass, get that for 3 months, and then you can unlock all those amazing Xbox games, including Octopath and Octopath 2.
You know what's amazing? Some of these PC games are huge.
Yeah,
they're a massive, large games like 200 gigabytes, 100 gigabytes, whatever. You can play in the cloud, folks. You don't have to worry about downloading or anything. And I've saved so much space on my PC by just playing in the cloud and playing the games.
If you do not have a YouTube Premium account, I just need to warn you that in 37 seconds there's an advert. I've got no control over it. I'm just telling me down 30 seconds to an advert. We can whistle or something in Ray, can't we? So they don't miss anything. You know, when they're gone, they just sing a little song.
Y'all gotta subscribe. Hey!
Yeah, exactly. But it helps pay the bills, guys. Let it happen. 10 seconds. Mischief managed. Sneak out. Get into all kinds of mischief and fun. From King Gwyn Studios, which is 3, 2, 1. Roll the adverts. There they go. Well, enjoy the adverts there, guys. Crystal's got premium. It's just us, Crystal. It's just you, me, and Ray. That's good, isn't it? I've never spotted that before, that it tells you when the ads are coming on. I don't even know that it tells you when they're going off, but they're probably not very long. And it's bound to be a nice ad, given the kind of content. You're not going to get any old tat on this, are you?
Well, I'm watching Bay Area chefs. Yeah,
Bay Area. This on the advert on YouTube.
Yes, this culinary cuisines.
Hey, Adam.
Oh my god.
We just started watching The Bear. Have you seen that on Netflix? Is it The Bear, about the chef?
I heard about that.
Well, yeah, that was the only reason, because we wouldn't normally watch that kind of a thing, and I'd heard some good stuff. Although I have to say, the first half an hour, I was getting quite stressed. All the tension in the kitchen and stuff. I was thinking, I don't know, this is for me.
See, I watch on Max. I watch Best Bites, which Guy Theory gets a team of three culinary chefs, and they go everywhere across the country. I mean, from Rhode Island all the way to San Diego, and they look for the best bites in town. So they go to the
Wow.
restaurants and they pick an item. Why should this be the best bite of this city? And then they got a panel of voters that vote the best bite. And I mean, and I saw a Scotch egg. A Scotch
I love
egg.
Scotch eggs.
A Scotch egg. And it looks, I never had a Scotch egg.
Have you?
And it looks
No.
amazing.
Oh,
Never
mate,
had
they
it. It
are.
looks
They're
amazing.
delicious.
Oh,
They are one of the most delicious snacks because it's usually quite big because your average size egg, and then you have like quite a chunk of pork, normally pork,
Right.
wrapped around the boiled egg,
Right.
and then a crusty kind of what would you call it? Sort of breadcrumb outer.
yeah. Yeah.
And some of them have additional things inside, like maybe some chutney or something, just to give it a little.
See, and that's what
flavor.
the guy won. He had it wasn't chutney, but he had this kind of like tomato, kind of almost looked like a pasta sauce or something over top
gorgeous.
of it.
I
But
love
yes.
Scotch eggs. Yep. No, I very often have a Scotch egg as a snack. I do. I mean, I was surprised when you said it because I didn't think it was something that had made its way across to the States.
It's
Beautiful. Got to give it a go, Crystal. You'll love a Scotch egg if you find one. Tell you something else worth trying, Ray, if you ever get an opportunity, is
Okay.
haggis.
what is that?
Haggis is like the national dish of Scotland. It's absolutely delicious. So it sounds disgusting, but it really isn't. It's kind of lamb mince with oats and some other bits and pieces, all mixed up into it's sort of a mince, cooked in sort of the same stuff that you put a sausage meat into. I don't want to describe what it is, but you kind of know what that is, right? Part of an animal that you put sausage meat in. So you end up with this bag of lamb and oats and stuff, and it sounds horrible, but I'm promising you it's delicious.
You know what? I'm gonna eat the Scotch egg. I don't know. I will. You know what? I'll try it. I'll try it.
Do you know what? If you describe haggis, it sounds horrible, but it is delicious. You have it with parsnips or potatoes, tatties and neeps.
I'll just eat the
Absolutely
potatoes.
delicious.
I'll take the potatoes.
Delicious. Swede. Yeah, no, if you go to Scotland, you'll be able to buy some, but you could probably get it from a supermarket or something. Absolutely delicious, mate.
All right.
Don't knock it. Sam knows. In Wales, where Sam's family come from, I'm trying to think, what's the national dish of Wales, Sam? I'm really quite... Oh, let me think. What would you have if you went to Wales? I can think of things like their national flower and stuff like that, but I can't think of what. Yeah, that was kind of... I didn't want to say it out loud, Crystal. That is the bag that it's cooked in, but you wouldn't know. It's all
No, I'm done.
You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it.
No, my dad tried to get me to eat intestines when I was young. I couldn't do it.
Well, no, it's not suggesting that you eat intestines. It's just the sack that you put the thing
I don't
in
eat sacks and I don't eat bags. Wait a minute. What did I just say that? You know, can we
So let's crack on with the news, shall we? I think the adverts are finished now.
Yeah.
Coal? What's coal? Coal. I don't know, Sam. I haven't come across coal. Coal or call, whatever that is. Sounds like the
Sound like a bird.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Sounds like what a crow might say. It's a lamb broth. Did you know, Ray, lamb, or actually it's not true, goat is the most eaten meat in the world. Hey, Rudigs, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. So
Is it?
here
I thought it'd be more like chicken or poultry.
yeah, right. But chicken isn't. In fact, Western countries eat a lot of chicken, but not so much African and Asian countries. So goat is the most eaten meat. Welsh rarebit is beautiful. Lava bread as well. Welsh rarebit, Ray, you would think that's a rabbit, wouldn't you? You'd think it sounds like it's cheese on toast, mate.
Is it?
That's cheese
Damn
on
it.
toast.
I thought it was a rabbit.
Yeah. Cow
Oh, my
tongue
God.
tacos. You can keep
my
that one, mate.
my boss, he says, "Hey Ray, I got a burrito for you," and I'm eating the burrito,
Yeah.
And then I said, "Hey, what kind of meat is this?" And then he stuck out his tongue.
Yeah.
And he
Well,
said,
oh,
"You
it was
eat
tongue. Yeah.
Yes, it was tongue burrito.
No, I couldn't be doing that. Having said that, you know what? If somebody just gives you some meat and a burger or something, and they don't tell you what it is, you're not going to know, do you? Yep. And
No.
see, Sam is confirming their national dish is basically cheese on toast. It is very nice.
I could eat cheese on toast.
It's very nice. I do like a Welsh rarebit. It's very salty, but it's very nice. So this week on GeForce Now, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which
I know somebody playing that right now.
Young cowboy. Autopsy Simulator, which we looked at last week, didn't we?
Oh, yes, that is a game.
We won't look at it again.
Those are actually 2 games on my wish list.
I like the look of Autopsy Simulator. I really do. Chernobyl Liquidators as opposed to Chernobyl. Sneak Out, Farm Together 2, Street Fighter 6, and at last, X-Defiant. You must come to Norway, says Martin. Sheep's head and whale beef. Whale beef? Tastes like beef, but it's from a whale. Are you allowed to farm whale or hunt whale? I thought that was there was a moratorium. It was only the Japanese that were doing it now. I don't know. Let's have a look at Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes.
Here we are. Open in the desktop app. No, I don't wish to. This actually does look really good. I had the briefest of looks.
We saw Cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Cowboy, and then Callie Drew Voss also has this game, and he's going to be streaming this game. He loves the horror games.
Can you describe roughly because it's multiplayer? Is it a bit like that Dead by Daylight thing?
Yeah, something similar to that. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go right there with you, and I'll take a look. So, play your own alien invasion and harvest humans as the iconic killer clowns, or gather a team of survivors to fight the extraterrestrial threat in a game based on the 80s cult classic movie. Welcome to a new crazy take on the asymmetrical. Sorry, ass. Did I say ass? I said ass. Did I say ass? Did I say ass?
I think ass is better. I mean, who doesn't want a symmetrical ass? That's exactly what you want. Nobody wants one cheek bigger than the other, do they? That's the last thing you want in life. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, says Rudig, should have been a mode in Dead by Daylight. That's what I was thinking. As its own independent game, it probably won't survive like the other. So I was right. It's pretty much like Dead by Daylight. But
I will say I did see a lot of people streaming this on Twitch, and I was checking it out. It has a little. It's got a little cult.
Thank God you read that one correctly.
You know what? It is early. See, it is past 5 p.m. where he's at. It is morning for me. All right, I'm drinking coffee. I haven't ate yet. All right, give me a break.
Yeah, no, fair show, mate. Fair show. But I mean, Dead by Daylight has a massive cult following, in fairness. But like Rudig says, I mean, it's presumably not the same developers, though.
No.
So, you know, I mean, if they're coming out with their own version.
I want something different, though. I don't want, just because this game is this way, I don't want to play the same game. I want something different.
Yeah.
And the clown drives an invisible car and he captures people.
I've had an invisible car for about 10 years now. Oh, dear. It's £33.50. What does that look like in your territory?
All right. For me, sir, it is it's $39.99. So like $40 over here in the USA.
Call it $40.
Yeah, and then the deluxe is $60 if you want to get the deluxe.
Is it pretty much a rinse and repeat experience? You against a clown, and then you play again, and you're against the clown again. I mean, is it sort of that?
honestly, I gotta play it, but it
Yeah.
has a 78% of the 1,780 users right now. The
Yeah, yeah.
reviews, 78% is positive.
But if it's the same game over and over and over, I would resent spending $40, to be honest.
What is Fortnite? What do you do on Fortnite?
Well, you
This
do get
game
you do get to dress up as Darth Vader though from time to time, or Superman. And Drake.
No, I
doesn't,
want to be
you
a
know,
clown. I
fair
want to be a
point.
killer
Fair
clown.
point, mate. Fair point. Rudigs thinks it should have gone straight to Game Pass. Was there an option for it to go straight to Game Pass? Was it a Microsoft game or something?
I think that's the ponyism in him that's coming out. I don't know.
Okay.
Love you, Rude.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. You're right. It does have really good reviews. People are loving it. I mean, we can't knock it. It's it's
I think people are looking at it. Play the demo, play the game. A lot of people are speculating. A lot of people talk. They haven't even played the game. Give the game a try.
3v7 lobby, 3 killers.
Yeah.
But predominantly it's the same game each time. I mean, that's the bit that would do it for me, I think. However, there are lots of games that just do that and people love them, don't they? They love them. They love them. Autopsy Simulator, we looked at it last week. You and I both thought that looks pretty cool. We'd definitely buy a bit of that. We'd have a bit of that. I can't remember if we looked at Chernobyl Liquidators. Let's have another quick look. Chernobyl. I think we did actually. It's not a fantastic. Chernobyl is not a fantastic tale of exploring the zone. It's a story about real people facing a real threat. Chernobyl, the CNPP disaster, invisible radiation, KGB, difficult moral choices. Do you have enough courage and strength to take on this challenge? So this comes out today. So there are no reviews as of yet. Flipping heck, is that all? £15?
$17.99. It's it's a $20 game, but you get 10% off. So it's like $18 right now.
So it's a realistic simulation set in obviously the 1980s when the Chernobyl incident took place. There are still incidents taking place, of course, in Ukraine where Chernobyl is. Yeah. Do you have enough courage? Yeah, pretty good. I think that's a pretty good price, though, Ray.
Like the price, and guys, you know what? These games are probably wait a little bit. They're gonna probably have another sale. We'll see. I don't know.
I mean, I'm assuming it's an independent studio,
right?
And possibly, I don't know, live motion
games. From the graphics and the drawings and everything, the illustration, it looks amazing.
Well, it looks to me as if it's the intention. Chernobyl. Tragedy. The intention is that it's a kind of a reenactment of the disaster itself, which of course is a very somber moment in history, and the region is still suffering because of essentially what happened there. But it looks like you get to kind of walk around, experience the environment, maybe check out some of the the buildings and the bits and pieces.
I'm looking at the video. It looks like the guy just he's got a shovel. He just scooped up something. He's got like maybe a rock sample or something, and he's taking it somewhere. So they got a sample of
anti-radiation tablets and stuff. I mean, I think it could be interesting to play. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it says it is much more about experiencing the environment and stuff. Maybe one word. Anyway, it's only 15 quid, 17 bucks.
I mean, it's not bad.
No, absolutely.
I will put it on my. I'll put it on my wish list.
Put it on your wish list. It'd be interesting to see what people think after tomorrow when it comes out. Sneak out. Here we go. King Gwyn Studios. It's a free-to-play multiplayer game. Mischief and fun. Up to 6 players. I mean, you know what? It's free. Enter the haunted castle. Prepare to hunt, hide, or prank 'em, causing all kinds of hilarious mayhem. This reminds me, at first look, of that game that was developed for Stadia, which I've forgotten the name of. Do you remember there was the one game? It was pretty cool.
Talking about you talking about the ice cream? Ice cream.
Yeah,
You talking about that one?
Yeah. I think I may be actually, Ray.
You talking about the little characters that bounced across the?
Yeah.
Yes, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that is definitely the one I'm thinking of.
Yes.
I mean, it may be nothing like it.
Rue, you know the game. Rue was pretty good. At the game,
yeah, Rue definitely would have played that one. But it kind of gives me that feel. So you have 6 players, and you enter a haunted castle, and then the fun and mirth begins. Hunt, hide, or prank all the others. I don't know what it's like. There's a young lady playing it down here. What does she think of it?
Yeah, the reviews don't look too good. But you know what, folks? Sometimes you can't go by reviews. You got to experience yourself and play it.
Not recommended. Gameplay and technically wise, this game was way better in the play tests. Well, I mean, do you know the thing that always makes me and it's fair, but it's a fair point if you don't like the game, if you think it's got some issues, but it's free to play. It hasn't cost you a bean.
People complain anyway.
I mean, you
Outcasters.
can.
Thank you, Family Cloud Gaming. It was Outcasters. Yes,
That
with
was
the
one.
their character was ice cream.
Cone-looking ice cream heads and
Yes.
stuff. Outcasters,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
And that was a game doomed to only ever exist on Stadia, wasn't it? It was never going to appear anywhere else. Such a shame. The developers said, "No, we're not taking it
I
elsewhere."
agree.
Yeah,
I
such
agree.
a shame. But this kind of gives me those vibes.
You know what? Free. Look, I've
What's to
already clicked
lose?
on it. I've already clicked it. You can't.
What is to lose? I mean, it doesn't matter if it turns out to be the worst game you've ever played. You go for a refund. Here we go. Sneak Out's a crazy free-to-play multiplayer. Blah, 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 blah. You enter the blah, 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 blah. The remaining players. One of you gets randomly chosen as the hunter. So the remaining players hide and survive within the castle, completing tasks and avoiding the hunter until the escape portal opens. So it's nothing like Outcasters. Those unlucky penguins who get caught can still assist their friends as ghosts messing with their pursuers, and those who become hunters must do everything to stop from escaping. Sounds pretty good to me, mate.
I'm gonna give it
Among
a try.
Us, that's the other one I was thinking it reminds me of. Among Us. I could see you doing a Sunday night alternative to Wreckfest with this.
Take care, Ruster. Yes,
Cheers, Adam. I could see it being that kind of a thing. You get Crystal in there, get SPG, and I mean, I could see that being a fun hour.
We'll see. I have to test it out. The only thing they said something like there was bugs, and it looks like they didn't fix the bugs, and I'm just going by what the review these people are saying.
Wait till there's an update maybe, and then I mean, it's free. You know,
it's free. It's free. And you play it in the cloud.
Farm together too, Ray. You can grow your own farm, mate, all by yourself, or you can cooperate with friends in this long-awaited sequel to the cozy, relaxing farming experience. Oh, it's been out a month, and it has a definite Animal Crossing vibe, I would say. But
yes,
standard these days for a bit of coziness, bit of fun. You can play with your friends, go around and pick up melons and tomatoes and all that kind of malarkey.
They even got you can go down to the town. Looks like you can go down to the town and go to the market.
Sell your wares, pick up your chicken's eggs. How much are we looking for this one? That's not too bad. $16.75.
$20 in the USA. $20 in the USA.
Early access. I mean, there is a huge market for cozy games.
Yes.
And because you just chill out with them, mate, can't you? Hey, it's like Crystal says, nothing wrong with a cozy game.
No, it's relaxing.
Chill out, play a bit, and then you can jump across to a bit of Dinkum or a bit of Disney thingy-bobby daylight doofer. I mean, you can do what you want in the old world of cozy gaming. I love it. It suits my temperament, Ray.
And look at that. Look, you can build. You got your little house, and you can add your little furniture and stuff like that.
I think it looks rather good. Build
Yeah.
your little farm. Look at that. Water your
That's what I was.
pumpkins.
Did you know in Marvel Midnight Suns you can actually buy furniture and fix your room up? And so
Can
that's
you?
what I did the other. Yeah, I got a rug. I bought a rug. I bought a nightstand. I got a painting
Wow.
you can add to your room.
Oh, there he is. There's Ed Sheeran. I'm sure I just saw Clive in that little bit. They can swim around. What's going on? Little flowery things. Disney
Oh, look at the
Dreamlight
kitchen.
Valley is dopey. It certainly is, my friend. What did I miss, Ray? I was looking away. What happened?
I was looking. She's So I'm watching the video and she's in the kitchen. This game looks great. This looks awesome.
I don't think it's badly priced. $20. That's not bad for what looks to me like a fairly full-featured. Dre, how are you, mate? Good to see you. For a fully featured cozy game, I don't think that's bad. Single player or co-op, and you can do a split screen co-op as well, Ray. That's pretty good.
Me and Evan, we could plant some pumpkins and turnips.
Yep. Nothing wrong with pumping and plumping, mate, I can tell you. That looks good. I'm all right. I'm up for that one. Dre's just discovered Xbox Cloud Gaming has mouse and keyboard. Yes, it's new.
Yes.
Mouse and keyboard support.
Yes.
Damn, it's fairly new. I think only in the last week or so, Dre, they've rolled that out, which is awesome news. I keep forgetting to mention it. Street Fighter 6. Here we are. Look at that. There's a Street Fighter sale up on Steam. 87% off. That's
50.
not bad.
Wow.
$24.99, Ray. What have you got? It's 50% off, mate.
$29.99. So it's $30, 50% off. Half off, folks.
50% off. If you're into Street Fighter, and I know a lot of you old arcade folks are.
Oh, you might as well. You know what? Look, get the deluxe edition. No, you might as well get the
Ultimate?
the ultimate edition.
Yeah.
And because the ultimate edition is 104.
Yeah.
So
the ultimate edition is cheaper than the full price basic edition.
Yeah.
Wow. If it wasn't for Disney Dreamlight Valley, says Crystal, she wouldn't have met the wonderful people that she has met. And of course, her husband. Oh, that's so true.
She's an awesome Disney Dream Valley content. Love her streams.
For sure. Absolutely. Yeah, so there you go. Not my thing, but I know. That blew my ears out. But I know that a ton of folk loves a bit of the old Street. That's a good price, though. That is a good price.
Oh man, I used to be so into Street Fighter. I mean, I'm talking like the arcade. There was a donut shop and there was an arcade machine, and I used to just drop quarters and play and play.
Did you eat donuts at the same time?
I sure did. Cinnamon rolls. Get cinnamon rolls and glaze. I love glazed donuts
with cinnamon roll. Oh, beautiful! Cinnamon is just it's nectar of the gods, mate. Cinnamon.
I agree.
Absolutely. On the glaze as well. Oh, I'm hungry now. I'm hungry now. That is the full list, other than X Defiant, which you've all seen. You all know what's going on with X Defiant.
Yeah.
We will move on. This is great news coming up, Ray. Epic Games free game of the week. It's only Midnight Suns. Flipping heck.
Screw 75%, guys. It's free right now on
Epic. 100% free. That is some deal. That's a flipping good game as well.
Yes.
Raymond's been streaming it this week, so go back and watch on Ray's channel if you want to see how good it is. And like Ray just mentioned, you've even got the ability to put pictures up in your room and stuff. So in a nutshell, Ray, it is a brilliant combination of both a really compelling story with all your favorite Marvel characters and turn-based tactical gaming.
Yes, and when you go through the game, you unlock other Marvel characters to join your team, and so you can actually certain missions you can select. So if you want a Captain America or if you want a Spider Man to take on somebody, and you take on other Marvel villains in the games with their henchmen, but
Wow.
it's great. It's management because you got to make sure that you use the right type of cards and it's called heroism. So when you get so much heroism, each card has a heroism like a card 3, a card
Hmm.
4, a card 5. So the more heroism. So if you got 8 and you got a card that's 4 and 4, well then you can use both those cards to take out somebody. And when you use all your heroism, then it's the other team's turn to take you out. So you got to make sure that you put your the fighters in a good position to win. So it's awesome. But
It
sometimes
really is a good game.
it takes a while because sometimes the bosses can be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I haven't got very far in the game, Ray. I keep meaning to. I mean, I did pick it up again this week, but I'm not. I need to really put some time into it because I enjoy it. I think it's a great game. I really do.
I think what
And
it is, it's like you do have to interact with a lot of the seriously sock puppet. Can you get away? Is that my did you just draw eyeballs on my sock? Hey, look at this.
Wow, I thought he was calling me sock puppet. I thought that's sweet. What a nice term of endearment. Seriously, sock puppet. Well, you know, I mean, I don't mind. Call me that if you want.
Hey, but guys, it's free. Pick it up, play it. You're gonna enjoy it.
Totally.
Need some advice? Hit me up. N7. Shout out to N7. He's a good Marvel.
Yeah, and
Midnight
a
Sun player.
Destiny player as well.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah.
It's an amazing deal. It's just what's not to love about this? And you can play it on GeForce Now as well, can't you, Ray?
Yes, you can.
I certainly can. I mean, I don't know whether the Epic version's on GeForce Now. I know the Steam version certainly is.
Steam.
I have it on Steam.
Playing. I think I have it. I think I got it on Steam. But like I said, I just hit play, boom, in the game, and it
is amazing.
fun. And there's a lot of DLCs too. There's some really cool extra stuff, extra skins and stuff like that to get too.
Yeah, I'm just wondering actually. Yes, they do. You can, if you want to, you can buy. It's a massive. I mean, obviously it's not free, but you can get the Digital Plus edition for with 23, 24 bucks, I guess. It's 75% off either way, or the Legendary edition again for 75% off. I just wondered whether the add-ons were discounted, but they're pretty cheap anyway, to be honest. For all the additional content, additional characters, and it's a 4.5 out of 5-star game, so absolutely nothing to lose. Awesome, there we go. And coming up very soon, from June the 13th, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, Dungeons and Dragons, and Red Out 2.
I love that. I love that game.
It's a great game. Great racing game with amazing soundtrack.
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not even looking at these, and they have to ask my age. You know how old I am. You're just playing with me. Very quickly, we'll have a quick look at our good friends over at Cloud Dosage. GeForce Now we know about. New demos available on Utomic Cloud, Octopath Traveler, and Octopath Traveler 2 join Xbox Cloud Gaming, which is awesome. A 2024 recap of the Netflix games from May. 12 best credit card processing companies, Ray. Always a useful feature. Chrome OS, if you've got a Chromebook, they've got a new app store, which obviously has all the
and that was written by
stuff.
Jack. Shout out to Jack the Slip. He wrote that.
Absolutely. Top selling video games and cloud availability for week ending June the 1st. And then the final shape launches worldwide, which is awesome. Now, here's a thing, Ray, that's a bit weird. Up until the final shape, I was playing Destiny 2 PlayStation Stream or Cloud, whatever they call it, streaming it on my PlayStation. I was from the final shape. They pulled it from the cloud. You have to install it now. Yeah.
Wow.
And the same thing on Xbox. So you can no longer play Destiny 2 in the cloud unless you have the Steam or I think the Epic versions. So if you want to play on a console on the cloud, you're out of luck. Why would they do that? It makes no sense.
Could be a deal with the publishers. I don't know. Sometimes
Well, publishers,
it's not
I mean, it's Bungie and Sony. Sony owns Bungie.
Yeah, but you know, that doesn't mean anything. That's just like Stadia with Google. I mean,
No, but
stuff happens.
they own it, mate.
Right,
it doesn't make any sense to me why they would do that.
Right.
But they have done it. They've made it that
hold
you
on.
have to install it. And I also noticed, while you're here, hello, also noticed that on the PlayStation, they've kind of demoted. It used to be that it would, cloud gaming was right up there and you could click and see it. And now you kind of got to go down through the benefits to find all the new cloud games. I don't know why. Why are Sony suddenly demoting? I have no idea. Anyway, that's Destiny 2, the final shape. The jury's out for me on whether I'm going to buy it now or wait a bit, because I've bought the DLCs in the past and I've just not put the time in on them recently. I used to.
Right.
Rudik's Destiny 2 had pre-existing content it could not break, and Sony accepted those contracts when they acquired Bungie. Yeah, but they were streaming it up until the final shape. I don't know. Doesn't make any commercial sense to me whether or not there was a pre-existing contract. Netflix games
That's
previews
correct.
its summer. What up?
Yeah, there's a part of Summerfest. Gorilla has a showcase today.
Today.
Yes.
Ooh, Guerrilla Games.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero West and all that malarkey.
Yes. Very
They
good.
have, well, they've sort of talked about some spin-off stuff, haven't they?
My favorite Gorilla game that they need to bring back is Killzone. Killzone.
Yeah, man. Killzone 2. What a game.
Killzone.
I agree. So which Killzone was it that came out as one of the launch games for the PS4? Because I remember buying that one.
It was Killzone something. I actually I have it over here.
Cracking game.
I have that, but
It struggled at launch on the PS4 though. They hadn't quite got it right, but if you play it now,
Right.
it's amazing. It's such a
right,
good
and I
game.
think that the PS4 one killed it, and I think that's when
Did
they
it?
killed it and they said we're not going to do anything. But I loved Killzone because the AI, the original one, the AI was actually smart. They would, if you hit, they moved, they knew how to come at you, and I was like, oh my god, this game
They were
is like
great.
amazing.
It's a great franchise. That's actually made me want to go and give it another play. Actually, Ray, I might well do that. That's a corker of a game. 3 months of PC Game Pass, which we know about. Antstream, which is one of the big platforms that Cloud Dosage like to promote. They've got some stuff going down. Right, that'll do for that. Well, I think, Ray, because we're kind of done the news, I think we should move swiftly on. Yes. Oh, hang on a minute. I just thought of something. I don't know that I've got it set up. Oh, no, I do. It's all good.
You got it.
I've got it. Let's do it. Let's do this. Yay! Who we got, Ray?
All right. Well, guys, if you don't know, today, back in history, it was D-Day. On this very day, June 6th, 44. Or was it? It was
1944, 80 years ago.
44.
Absolutely.
Yes, 80 years ago, folks, D-Day. Today, in honor of D-Day, I'm going to be praising, once again, guys, I do surf YouTube, and I subscribe certain people that I love their content. And I've stumbled on a guy named The Gaming Veteran. Also want to send a shout out to my good friend Vet cloud gaming. Shout out to Vet. But this right here, the gaming veteran, I'm praising him. He has a virtual computer on his desktop, and he streams VR games. He's just like me. He plays all kinds of different variety of games. But what I do love is his VR games. And
wow.
He just, if you look at some of the he does a lot of horror games, which I love horror games. He does a lot of like, oh my god, he does Five Nights at Freddy's, which is kind of creepy, but you should check those out. But he also does cozy games. I watched he did Swinging Golf, he did Dragon Fist. So for those that are into kind of like VR type games, or you wanted to see a different varieties, check out my man, the gaming veteran.
Awesome.
And
Absolutely
gaming veteran,
awesome.
thank you for your service, sir.
Yeah, for sure. No, you're right. It's an auspicious day. We had a little memoriam right at the very outset of the show. If you've only come in a bit later, you're more than welcome later to wind it back. Just a few seconds of our thoughts for all the fallen comrades. It wasn't that funny, Ray. It was, whatever it was. I know what you're chuckling at. Good. Brilliant stuff. So there we go. The Gaming Vet YT for YouTube. There's the URL at the top of the screen. Of course, after the show, I will be popping it into the description. So you can pop down there and subscribe and tell him that Rokk and Ray sent you as well. Pop a little comment in one of his videos just to let him know. That always goes down a treat. Brilliant stuff. Right. Thank you so much for that, Ray. Another awesome choice, my friend.
Thank you.
Awesome choice.
Thank you.
We'll switch over here. It's night time. And look at this, couple of things going on in here, Ray. Apart from the fact that I mentioned at the beginning that today's show is sponsored by Overlays.
I just want to say, I've been checking out all those overlays.
Yeah.
And they look great.
That's good. Great. Honestly, when they approached me, I thought, is this, is it genuine? Are they a bit dodgy? I spent some time looking at the product, and it's super impressive. I don't know that you're going to get a lot of value out of it if you're predominantly a game streamer. It's not like those Streamlab overlays with the neon flashing lights and all that, and wind and all that. But if you do things like this, or maybe you do some live sports stuff, or even if you just do sports news, you can have a ticker running along the bottom from ESPN with all the live scores and stuff. It's amazing, mate. And of course, down the bottom, our other beautiful sponsors are Team Rokk, and there they all are down there as well, being mentioned. So it's absolutely amazing. Raymond, thank you so much for another amazing show.
Loved it.
And of course, our new co-host Evan with his Sesame Street.
he's so gonna get it when I get off here.
What have you got coming up this coming week, my friend?
Tomorrow, guys, my good friend Rude, he does a show called The Download. It's a panel of us gamers, and we sit and we talk about gaming. Summerfest is here, and I can't wait to look at all the different showcases of indie games, AAA games, just games. Take advantage. There's also going to be demos. There might be free stealth games and sales, 80%, 90% off. Hell, 100% off, free. Make sure you check it out. And then playing some what am I doing? Some Wreckfest on Saturday night.
Yeah, cool. And how about impromptu stuff? What about your late night streams that I typically watch first thing in the morning? Got anything planned for that?
I'm really, I got to check out these some of these new games, especially the free games.
Yeah.
Also, I'm excited about Octo Traveler 2. And now that I see that on Game Pass, I'm thinking about
do that as a stream. Awesome.
It is a wonderful love story, a wonderful when I played the demo, and I'm talking about Octo Traveler 2.
Yeah.
Play the demo, guys. If you can get a chance, play the demo. It was just, oh my god, don't let the retro 2-bit graphics fool you. This game is amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
Absolutely. I'll tell you something else I forgot to mention, Ray. Just thinking back to our friend a second ago doing all the VR games. You know the Sony PlayStation VR 2 headsets?
Yes!
They're bringing out an adapter for you to play it on a PC.
But the only thing, Rock, with that though, there's a lot of features that is not going to be done on here. You're not going to have the same feature that you have playing on a PlayStation.
Oh, right.
Put that out there. I'm not saying that's bad. I mean, that's great. Yeah. Adapter, hook it up to your PC.
Yeah.
But some of those features that you got when you were playing it on the PlayStation, you're not going to get.
Not going to be as good. But I suppose if you already have one, I don't know how much the adapter is going to be. But if it isn't a great deal, then it opens up a whole world of additional Steam VR games, I guess. I'm happy because I do want to get back into VR. I had a PS4 VR and I really enjoyed it. And there was a couple of games at the showcase. Aliens, oh my god! Nice. Get one of those alien hug. Like, can you imagine one of those hug alien faces on your face in 3D? Like, so sounds like a haggis.
Yes. So I'm looking forward. I'm honestly going to see what this, because it's going to come down in price, and that's what I've been waiting for, it to come down in price. Yeah. So I can get it.
That'll be absolutely amazing, mate. What else? Was that it? Is that your whole week planned out for the coming 7 days?
Then just relax. Evan's his last day at school is tomorrow, and he's got a doctor's appointment later today. Thank you. I just thought of that, and I just reminded him. Oh my god, he's got a doctor's appointment, and just gaming. I'm the Octo Traveler. Checking out some of these other new games, and then looking at I love the showcases, the video game showcases. And guys,
me too. I didn't think it was on
support
now.
the indie.
I'm really excited.
The Gorilla is on right now, folks. Gorilla.
Wow.
So check it out. Gorilla, bring back Killzone.
Definitely going to check that out. Thank you, my friend. I do not have anything planned at all. I have no idea. I don't know.
You do stealth. You know what? You do stealth streams.
I do stealth streams.
You do stealth streams.
I pop up from time to time.
I'll get a little, and sometimes it's like it's late for me, but I'll look and I'm like. I do
have the Overlay Zuno video that I released yesterday. That's worth a watch if you're a content creator. I think you'll find some interesting stuff in there. It's not very long.
That was one of the first advice you gave me when I first met you, and you gave me advice about overlays and stuff to put on. Because guys, when I started streaming, I had all kinds of crap everywhere on my screen, and Rock's like, "Dude, you gotta do something with your overlays, man. You gotta fix that."
I hope I wasn't that rude.
No. It's not, you know what? The best feedback, guys. If you can take feedback, take it. Because I did that, and I'm streaming. And when I go back and I look and I say, you know what? He was absolutely right. Because you don't want to have so much stuff all over your screen. You want to have your game and your window with you to see it, and then whatever little things you got on there. But I think
I was to give you advice. Who the hell does he think he is?
Rocky.
I don't. How rude!
I took your advice.
Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I love watching your streams. They're absolutely one of my highlights of my week. Everybody should watch a Ray stream. They're only on now and again. You should grab one. They're fun. They're good.
No.
Very good. But apart from that, we will be back, of course, next week, next Thursday, for more of the same with Cloud Malarkey going on. I'm not sure what I have for dinner. You got anything planned for lunch or even breakfast, Ray? Because very often you don't even get that far.
Dude, I mean, my wife ordered a lot of Chinese food. Ooh. And I had, oh my God, dude, I did raw tuna. And I put way too much wasabi. I put way
raw food, mate.
Let me tell you something. Raw tuna and raw salmon with some sushi. You never had sushi?
You've
Let me
got
tell
the
ya.
audacity to have a crack at me over haggis, and you're munching on a bit of dead fish that's not even been cooked.
Sushi is amazing, amazing. And I'm not really big on fish, but sushi is just I love sushi.
Can't do. Do you know? Funny enough, I went when I was in the States a while back. I ordered tuna, and it came in. It was raw, and I was like, "No, sorry, you haven't cooked it." No, that's how it should. No, send it back. Give it a bit of a glaze at least. Ugh, can't be doing with that.
Rokk, we ever meet, I will try your what did you say? Your intestine bag?
No, it's not mine. It's the Scottish national dish, haggis, mate. I'm not asking you to test my haggis. I don't want you to test my intestine bag. That's one good reason that we should never meet.
What is this? A sack?
It's
a sack, right?
No, you're not having a feel of my sack. That's the last thing. It ain't never happening, mate. You can scotch that thought. Flipping it. You go back to your Scotch egg. Quick, let's get the hell out of here. Say goodbye, Raymond.
Goodbye, Raymond. Thank you, chat. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Thank you.